Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly review of my M1 Finance dividend portfolio. Balance on the portfolio is $162,864.82. I have to pause for a second because it feels so freaking good to see 160s. I was stuck in the 150s range. It felt like forever. So this feels so good. It truly feels so good to see a different number, to see that 6 number. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the performance for the past week. Overall, portfolio was up. The last couple weeks in the stock market was hell. There's just no other way to describe it. At least that was my experience. So it's really nice to see that there is some comeback from that horrific experience. Portfolio was up overall $5,051.76 or 3.23%. If you look at my holdings, I just have two, and that's all I will ever have. The first is VU, which is the S&P 500 ETF. That was up 3.97% or $3,576.30. SCHD was up 2.23% or $1,475.46. Let's go ahead and look at the deposits for the past week. The first was on August 12th. I put in $100. I got one buy. It all went to VU and I got 0.20 shares. Then on August 14th, so this was a paycheck week or day, however you want to look at it. So I was able to put a little bit more into brokerage. So I put in $1,000. It all went to VU and I got 2.22 shares essentially. And then at that point, just want to give a little bit of explanation. The brokerage had hit like $160,800 and something dollars. And I really wanted to ensure that it did not dip back down into the 150s because I was tired of being in the 150s. Because as we know, the stock market fluctuates up and down. So whenever you're at an amount and you're just a couple $100 over it, it's very easy for you to go back to the next level down because you might lose all of that gain, let's say when the stock market opens on Monday. So I wanted to just add a little bit of a buffer to make sure that I stay in the 160s. Of course, the stock market could have a huge drop on Monday and I go back into the 150s, which would be horrible. But I'm just hoping that if there is a drop, it's minor enough where it won't take, almost $3,000 off the portfolio balance. So because I wanted to, just hedge and just ensure the best I can that I stay in the 160s, I put in another $2,000 into the brokerage account. So that all went to VU and I got 3.92 shares. Now this $2,000, I did borrow it from my daughter's Able account sinking fund that I have set up in Ally Savings. So if you want to hear more about that, you can check out the special needs Able account weekly update video that I have there. But yeah, so I borrowed it. I'm going to replenish it. I have some money coming in from a refund that I got, so it will 100% go back into her account, and I should be good there. But that's what I did. That's where the extra $2,000 came from. So if we look at the recap for the week, the portfolio started at $154,713.06. So like mid 150s, the portfolio was. I put in $3,100 that we just talked about, and then the market gain of $5,000. So overall, the portfolio almost right, jumped $10,000 in 1 week. That's pretty cool. So it'd be wonderful if it could be like this every single week. But we'll just take it one day at a time. So because now I'm in the 160s and I'm going to spend a little bit of time talking here, I started crunching the numbers for the remainder of my paychecks for the year. And the more I started crunching the numbers and just allocating how much per month I would be putting in the brokerage account, the more and more it started to seem possible for me to actually get the brokerage account to $200,000 by the end of the year. It's definitely a super aggressive goal, given that I was just at essentially $100,000 at the beginning of this year. If I'm able to do this, that would mean my portfolio went from $100,000 in January of 2024 to $200,000 in December of 2024. How freaking cool would that be? Now, I am going to be aggressively investing for the rest of the year, so I'm going to be sending thousands upon thousands of dollars into the brokerage account. Pending, of course, I still have my high-paying job, right? Like, pending nothing catastrophic happens. But if I still have my high-paying job, then yes, I will put thousands upon thousands of dollars into the brokerage account per month. Now, based off the calculations that I did, by mid-December, the brokerage account should, again, pending stock market, pending life, be around 190. So then if you're wondering, okay, if it's going to be around 190 in December, how are you going to get it to 200,000? Well, here's what I'm thinking. So I do have $15,000 in my emergency fund. So I was actually going to take the entire emergency fund and put it into the brokerage account to bring it up to like 205,000, because I like to be a couple $1,000s over a target just to account for stock market inflation, so that I don't drop back down to lower than 200,000. I just want it to be 200,000 and higher. Again, this is a very aggressive goal. I don't know what's going to happen in life. I don't know if I'm going to get sick. My kiddo is going to get sick, and now I have massive healthcare bills that I need to pay, and therefore I can't invest aggressively in the brokerage account. I don't know, right? Like, will I have a job loss and now I have to pull down on the portfolio, not add to the portfolio, right? To take care of myself and my child. Like, anything can happen, right? So I don't know. I'm just thinking, if nothing catastrophic happens between now and the end of December, I think I can get the portfolio to 200,000. And what an explosive way to end 2024. What a freaking amazing way to end the year. So I am going to be doing somewhat of a countdown to 200K on the channel. So as we're going through it, we'll see the balance. I'll talk through, how I'm feeling. Do I still feel like I'm going to hit 200K? What's happening in life, etc. Right now, there's nothing happening in life to prevent me from accomplishing this goal. So stay with me. Hope for the best for me, because I'm going to need it. And yes, let's see if we can bring this portfolio to 200,000. All right, that is all. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the hold-ins. So the overall performance, so the overall portfolio is up 10.87%, or $15,966.38. VU is up 10.93%, or $9,391.93. SCHD is up 10.78%, or $6,574.45. So essentially, the overall returns are relatively the same for them, for VU and SCHD. All right, that is all of the updates for this week. And stay tuned for the $200,000 countdown, and I'll catch